Drop this bass.
What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Tabasco HD, aka the Sloppy Ketchup, coming at you with a video of some tips and tricks as far as what I really do when it comes to sound whoring, as some people like to call it. There's a lot of stuff that goes behind the scenes when it comes to how exactly I'm able to hear someone come around the corner, how other people are able to hear so well, and honestly, it all starts with the headset that you use. Before I get into all this class setup and everything like that, I'm gonna go ahead and say I use the Astro A50s as my headset. I'm sure you can use any brand of Turtle Beach or Astro or Tritons or whatever it is that you use. You could use a fucking just some earbuds or something and plug them into your PS4 controller or Xbox One, whatever you decide to use. But the headset does make a difference, I promise. If you are looking to get better and improve your gaming, I would recommend making the investment, getting a decent headset. It doesn't have to be the A50s, which are really expensive in my opinion. You could go anything from the X11s from Turtle Beach or anything like that. Just that way you do get that sense of hearing things around you. Now, getting into the creative class, as you can see, I'm rocking the battery person right here, this battery specialist with the 80s theme, and that's honestly my favorite combo right now. Holding the dark matter knife up to her chest like that, she just looks fucking sick. Alright, but let's get into the class right now. Here is my sound whore class set, and pretty much I go down the line, it's gonna be the same thing for everyone. This is what I use on all my free-for-all gameplays that I do. And some of them are different just because, here, the wrench, I don't really have a primary, and I don't need the primary gunfighter and stuff like that, so I added some extra stuff. And same thing goes for the MR6, just because I had some extra setups. But the main thing you want to run, if you're running something that you want to sound whore with, is you want to run the awareness perk. Some people say that you don't really need it if you just run dead silence, but I promise you it does make a difference, in my opinion. And it's just you're gonna be able to hear people running around. You're gonna just be able to hear the game so much more clearly. So that's what I like to run. I like to run the my primary gun, and I like to run the primary gunfighter 1 and 2, and that's just so I can have 4 attachments. So right here, let's say the Razorback, I have the grip, quick draw, fast mags in stock. And that's just so that way I can move around really quick and whatnot. As far as the perks go, Ghost, as I mentioned in all my free-for-all videos, it's just so I don't get seen. Tracker, so I can see footsteps. If I don't see the person, I can at least know kind of where they're at. And then Awareness is enemy movements are easier to hear. And this right here is pretty much the pride and joy to this class setup. And this is what's really gonna improve your gameplay. Now, some people think that this is all you need, and this is all that's gonna make make you able to hear people that well. Well, that's not true. If we go into the menu and go to options, you can actually adjust your audio for the game, and this is what I did, and this is what makes in my opinion, I feel like the game just sounds so much more clear when I did this. And these are my settings if you want to just pause the video and look at them real quick. But for the master volume, I have it at 10. This is going to be the overall volume of the game. So you're going to be able to just hear everything, the gunshots and the grenades and all like that. So I put that up to 10 so I could hear everything. As far as advanced volume, I changed the voice volume. I have that at 10. That's the voices of characters and announcers. You could probably turn that down a little bit if you want, but I just have it all the way up at 10 because why not? Music volume, you're going to want to put that at 0. That's the music you hear when the game starts up, and that's, in my opinion, whenever I'm playing free-for-all, the spawns are shit. So someone's probably going to spawn around you and run around. So if you have that music going on, you're not going to be able to hear them. So I turn that all the way off. I really don't care for it, so it's not a big deal to me. As far as sound effects, you want to have that up to 10, and that's just going to be the grenade effects, the footsteps, and all that stuff. So you want to have that up all the way so you can hear all that kind of stuff. Cinematics volume, I put that at 5. That's just random little sounds that you hear over there that make the game just sound a little bit better. So I have that at 5. I'm not you don't need it that much, but it's still nice to have, so that's why I put it halfway up. As far as controller sound, you can disable or enable it. It doesn't really matter. I'll probably just actually leave it disabled for now, because with the headsets I don't hear what comes out of my controller, and that's not a big deal to me. Audio presets, you want high boost. High boost, some people think that headphones is the best, but in my opinion, out of all these, you're going to want high boost. That's just really going to make everything just a little bit more clear to hear, and it's, in my opinion, the best sounding. I tried a game with each of them on, and this is the one that I concluded was the best sounding. System test, that's just you play a test of what your setup's like. The multiplayer dialogue, I disabled that. I don't really care for it. I don't care what they have to say at the beginning of the games or whatnot. It's just something extra. You can keep it on if you want. It's not a big deal to me. Multiplayer music, you want that off. I don't want any music being heard whenever I'm playing multiplayer. Like I said, that's probably also the music that we saw in the advanced volume. And so you just turn that off so you can hear everything. And subtitles, you can have them on or off. It doesn't really matter. I keep them off because I don't really care for them all that much. But here's a test of what I have on, and so I'll be quiet so you can hear what it sounds like. Alright, I think that played through. I'm not really sure. I don't have my volume on, but I let it play for a little bit so you could hear it. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, if this helped at all, if you're trying to learn how to sound horror, that's pretty much what I have going into it. If you liked the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I will be sure to do all kinds of tips and tricks videos for Black Ops 3 in the near future. Y'all have a good day.